leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
Oh, what it is? Oh, what's up? What's up? Can a player just keep it in touch? But nah, on some real shit, I thought it was over there for a little minute though. I ain't gonna lie, the government hit us with the. I like, damn, I just started this little old shit, man. But it's, I mean, we still here, we still vibing. But since we're here, can we have a real conversation real fast? If you didn't know, Mac Miller has dropped his second. Well, not Mac Miller himself. If Mac dropping albums himself, then we need to have some questions. But the Mac Miller estate has dropped a second posthumous, I think that's how you pronounce that word. I'm going to just roll with posthumous. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will correct me, but I'm going to just roll with humanist, okay? Anyway, Mac Miller's second posthumous album has dropped, Balloonerism. I don't know if y'all gotten around to checking it out. I have. I'm a huge Mac Miller fan. Always been a Mac Miller fan. Was on him early. I remember all the High Life mixtapes. That whole era, the Wiz Khalifa Currency era, that's my shit. Okay. Grew up to that. You know what I'm saying? Way too young to be listening to niggas, but I was most definitely a cushion orange juice baby. All of that. High Life, all of that. All that. Anything, all that era. That's me. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not really a fan of artists' estates dropping albums after that artist has died. Like Mac's first album after he died, Circles, I really wasn't a big fan of that one. I don't know if we would have ever got to see that if he was still here. I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. You know what I mean? And of course, we all know Pop Smoke. That was a disaster. Like, I don't know. They was going. Pop's estate was going crazy because some of them songs we should have never seen because they were bad. Like it just leaves a bad taste in the listeners' ears. Like this is what we have left of this artist, and I just unless that artist has like on some like Will and Testament albums, you know what I'm saying? Like he had already reviewed, like just in case if he dies, like I'm cool with that if that's the message. But just as far as the estate, like. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. But, so anyway, I'm not a big fan of posthumous albums, but this Mac album, I will say, is one of my more favorite albums after somebody's died. If you hadn't listened to it, it's a very, like, dark, bright album. That makes sense? Like, the instrumentation is very bright. Like, it has some, like, keys that are bright, like the piano. Like and the instrumentation is really good. Of course, I mean it's Mac, so I mean like, and I know a lot of his later projects is a lot of live instrumentation. It's a really good like music sounding album. Sonically it sounds really good, just music wise. The lyrics on there are very eerie. It's dark. You know what I'm saying? You can tell. And this was recorded, I think, in 2014. Around the time as Circles was recorded. So yeah, man, you could tell he was most definitely in like a weird space. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've only listened to it one time before I get like an in-depth opinion on it. But from the first listen, it's very, like I said, it's just very dark, like his lyrics wise. It's like he's speaking about some real shit. And I guess just his current state at the time of where he was at. And yeah, man, I don't know. I guess that's my problem with these albums that come after somebody's past, because who's to say that Mac ever wanted to see this, or like, who's to say Mac wanted to release this? You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is something that he would want to sit with, or something that he moved past and he didn't want the world to know. So there's no way of us actually knowing, unless it's like maybe, I don't know, maybe he did do something like that where he had a Living Will and Testament where he's like, okay, I want this set of albums to come out if the time was for me to ever to go. But I do like it. I do like this album, and I feel like if you are in a very like stuck space in your in your life right now, like depressed maybe, or going through turmoil right now, I think this is the album to listen to. Has a lot of relatability, and also with it being dark, I think there is some messaging, like there is reason to continue. The best is yet to come. That type of situation. So I mean, it's a dope album. I'm glad that it sounds good. And SZA's on that joint too. So I mean, like I'm curious to know if that was a young SZA, or like did SZA come back and lay that down, or I don't know. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think of the new Mac album, man. How do y'all feel about artists' music being released after they died, man? I mean, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I probably err more so on the Prince side of things. Like when I'm gone, that's it. That's all you got. You know what I'm saying? Like what you see is what you get. That's probably what I would be err on the side of. But I mean, I know there's fans, it's hard to, go without that artist. But yeah, man, let me know. Tap in with your boy. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Speaking of music, we got This Time dropping this Friday, January 24th, across all platforms. That's me and that boy Tony Sayers, okay? So make sure you go tap into that song. It's a good one. I'm sure I'll do another video outside of this one talking about it. So yeah, man, y'all go in there and tap in with your boy, man. It's going to be on YouTube, all that. Hit the link in the bio. Yeah.
It's the rap Diablo, macho when I drop flows. The bar gets raised up, it's me and Petey Pablo. Colder than Gazpacho, colder than the mono. Rapping head honcho, rocking shows like I was Bono.